If all of our walls are painted one singular color, if we had homes that were just simply blank, no pictures, we had just painted walls. I mean, there's a reason we decorate our homes, and just apply that to corrections. I want you to imagine not being able to see an ocean or a forest just simply because you can't get there. When you're incarcerated, you're confined. And if walls were just plain and they didn't have murals, imagine a mindset.
One day they got the new warden, and he seen me walking out in the yard, and he asked me if I could paint, because, you know, I'm an artist and people had heard about, you know, my artwork and stuff like that. And I told him, yeah, I can paint. And the warden asked me if I would be interested in painting some murals for him. So then the warden got me transferred upstairs to the incentive unit, and I've been painting murals ever since.
Painting actually became a byproduct of my incarceration. I was at a prison at Centennial Correctional Facility. To this day, we still have a program. It's a hobby craft program. Through that program, that was able to facilitate my very first piece of artwork.
Murals aren't everything. I mean, they're not going to solve all of our problems by any stretch. They're just an expression of this journey that they're on. And they've had some pretty tough journeys. The main population of people behind the walls have been on a very, very rough road. That's theirs to own, but I think our part as a department is to say, you have an opportunity to change your journey. And you can express that through art, through music, through poetry, through other things, way of expressing it.
Every class of individual that comes through and sees your murals, you have to bring a sense of peace, a sense of happiness, a sense of beauty.
We all have that artistic bond, I believe, you know, somehow, in some way, that it helps the person get a little bit more cohesive with, you know, their self.
I think idleness and starkness are our enemy of the prison system. We have advanced that, unfortunately, I think, in this country, of creating prisons as a place of idleness and starkness. I just think it's the wrong direction.
I know I've done a lot of wrong, so I don't sit around and try to blame the system or other people for something I got to be responsible for. But at the same time, you want people in an ethical point of view to treat other people as human beings. Sometimes there's a little bit more to look at than just your situation here in the here and now.
You go in to see what you typically would find in a prison. You know, security, you have structure. You don't see beauty. It makes it very sterile.
Some of the murals I've seen in the facilities, I'm like, that's probably not the one I would have done, but it doesn't have to be the one that I would have done. It has to be the one that's created out of their space.
The mural creations of the murals, I go to the library and look at different books, and I'll take ideas from different books and stuff like that and combine them. Visually, it helps because I don't get much stimulation outside of magazines or books and stuff like that. I'll take ideas that I see and I'll try to combine them, but, you know, I turn them into the way I want them.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, yes. How do you make something that's going to be beautiful to everyone? It becomes like a puzzle. Some things may not be beautiful to one or another, but you have to find that balance.
My least psychologically, you know, not physically because I'm stuck in a prison, but psychologically, I think I tend to relate a lot easier, where I used to be a lot more introverted. Yeah, you know, now I'm more, not extroverted to the point where I'm obnoxious, at least I hope not, but I think, you know, it opens me up to talking to people a little bit more easier, and it gives me a little bit more of a purpose and self-worth.
There has to be something for people to get up for in the morning. That's the key. There has to be a reason why you get up this morning. And I know one thing is when I walk around the facility and I see the inmates and the staff who have had something to do with it, and they're all like, yeah, look what we did here. That's cool.
That would be an ultimate thing, to have a painting that would make someone actually say, man, I'm going to try to do better and be a better person, or, I mean, that would be a good goal.
What more could we do than bring a smile to offenders, staff members, bring a little bit of respect and dialogue between inmates, offenders, staff members, administration?
In terms of the importance of art behind the walls, I guess I'm a little biased on this as well, because anybody who knows me knows I'm a bit of a theater geek. I did theater back in Alaska. And there's something that changes us. It does something to us fundamentally. I just think behind the walls, by removing that, we've removed one of the most humanizing expressions. And I want people behind the walls to have a life.